Welcome to the Senior Estate Concierge Show. At Senior Estate Concierge, our mission is to bridge the gaps in the senior services industry and provide a highly compassionate, trusted, and caring team of professional solution providers and resources for seniors and families dealing with life changes and challenges. Find us online at seniorestateconcierge.com.
Senior Estate Concierge podcasts are designed to be informational and educational while featuring trustworthy service providers, and are also made possible through the support of a select group of sponsors. All too often, families are confronted with the overwhelming situation of having to place a loved one in a senior living community with no predetermined plan in place. Senior living specialists help alleviate the stress of determining the right option for your loved one. They offer a free service to help navigate the maze of senior living communities, keeping safety and care as the first concern. Contact Lori Ferris at Lori, Lori, at seniorlivingspecialisthouston.com or call 713-240-6302. You'll be glad you did. Hi, this is Gail Stolzenberg with the Senior Estate Concierge, and today I'm interviewing Shepard Ellis, a member of the Senior Estate Concierge Central Chapter and the office manager for Spring Branch Medical Supply. Shepard, can you tell us why you got involved with the Senior Estate Concierge?
Yeah, sure, Gail. Well, one of the reasons I got involved is because at Spring Branch Medical Supply Store, we're always interested in learning more and more resources. And we found that the TSEC is going to be involved with many members who are in the senior living community. And we like to also have that kind of resource at our store so we can help customers when they come in and be able to point them in the right direction.
Excellent. Any other reasons you're involved?
Other reasons why I'm involved is also because personally, my dad was affected by Parkinson's, and my wife had early onset of Alzheimer's, still living with Alzheimer's. So I figured it would also help me to learn more about that disease and how to manage it and how to, work within the parameters to make sure that my dad and my wife were comfortable and living independently as much as they could.
Boy, thank you there for sharing that. Tell us what you do at the Spring Branch Medical Supply, and then how you benefit the seniors and their families.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm the office manager, but also the outside sales director. And the way our store and the employees help benefit seniors and their families is through education, resources, and quality products. And we get them to come in and touch and feel the products because it's such a personal decision for like a wheelchair or a rollator or, hospital bed. And when seniors come into our store and families, they just really don't have a clue of what they need. And so that's what we're there for. And that's the benefits we give to them is really through education and like the resources that we have at the Texas Senior Estate Concierge to benefit our customers and their families.
Excellent. Now, you have a storefront, and if I remember, it's a pretty good sized storefront. Mm-hmm. Where is that located at?
It's located at 8700 Long Point Road. It's Houston, but it's in the Spring Branch area. Uh-huh. And we have a 5,000 square foot showroom. So we have a significant number of quality products, medical equipment, and supplies that gives people and their families the opportunity to really see the different types of products rather than just going on the internet and searching for it.
So you probably conduct a lot of tours there, don't you?
We do. And people who come into our store, they could be there for 10 minutes or they could be there for an hour, just walking around, checking everything out, checking out the rollators or the any of the equipment that we have.
Right. So what did you do before Spring Branch Medical Supply? Medical Advocacy Plus specializes in personalized healthcare advocacy for all ages, with expertise in helping seniors thrive. They coordinate care, navigate complex diagnosis, assist with insurance claim navigation, and guide you every step of the way. Let them map your best path to health. Contact Angie Galantis at medicaladvocacyplus.com or call 281-204-0017. So, what did you do before Spring Branch Medical Supply?
Well, I started after college in the property and casualty insurance business. I was engaged in that for 42 years. I started out with the Hartford Insurance Group as a commercial property underwriter and then as a marketing representative, and then spent 15 years with an independent insurance agency in Houston. And my last 22 years was with Tokyo Marine, a Japanese insurance company, where I was the first American account executive officer and the chief representative of the Houston office.
So you've learned a little bit of the Japanese language, I assume.
Well, a little bit. They told me that it was a difficult language to learn, and I think it was also because they didn't want me to know what they were saying about me. But I learned the culture. The most important thing is when you're working for a foreign entity or any company, to really understand the culture of that company and the culture of the country they're from. And so I had, in the 22 years, I had 7 different Japanese bosses. And was able to go to Japan for a couple of times on business, and found it to be a really very customer focused company and culture.
Yes, sir. So I know you're a very busy man, but I assume you have a little bit of spare time. What do you do in that spare time?
Well, other than in the summer when it's hotter than Hades in Houston, I love to play golf. In fact, one of my other hobbies is, if you call it that, is my Rotarian buddy, and I'm also a Rotarian. So in my spare time, I engage in Rotary, which is a service organization where you have service above self. But with my fellow Rotarian, we started a business where we manufactured a golf bag. So I do that as a hobby as well.
Okay. So, Shepard, I want to thank you so much for sharing with us today. That's it for this week's podcast, but be sure to listen to next week's podcast. And for more information, contact Gail, that's Gail, at seniorestateconcierge.com, or go to the website, seniorestateconcierge.com. You can contact Shepard Ellis at 713-443-7120, or go to the website, springbranchmedical.com.
Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast? It is the absolute best way to grow your brand, spread your message, and build your following. Fresh Media Works can help. We do all the heavy lifting, and you just focus on your message. To find out how easy we can make launching your new podcast, call 713-269-4620 or check us out at freshmediaworks.com.